Hello guys, welcome back to another election prediction video. This time we're doing Kamala Harris, current vice president, versus Donald Trump. So let's get right into this. So Harris pretty much has worse favorability numbers than Trump, like definitely a lot worse. I think it's by like negative terms, like negative favorability. Harris is about typically 5 to 8 points lower than Trump in the polling I have seen, so she's definitely a weaker candidate than Joe Biden. Honestly, Democrats would probably be better off just nominating someone like Gavin Newsom over Harris, or even Pete Buttigieg. He might even have a better shot than her. But let's get right into this. So, Virginia, Colorado at this point, with the abortion ruling, I mean, even with like one of the worst Democrats, I know in my last prediction I had Biden is likely, but that video was made before that ruling because I usually do these videos in chunks. So due to that abortion ruling, Colorado is going to be a solid Democratic state, but New Mexico would be likely and Virginia would be likely, just barely in either of those two states. Texas, it's still going to be a likely state. I mean, on the issue of abortion, they really aren't like super supportive of it. It's like lukewarm support. It's like, I think I saw the map of it. It was like 52 to 48 support of it. So it'll be likely red. I don't think the case would affect that much. In Florida, I mean, you could argue the case would affect it here, but Trump's is super popular in Florida and Harris ain't that popular in Florida. So at the end of the day, it's still going to be a likely state. Ohio and Iowa, I mean, she has little to zero Rust Belt appeal. They really don't like her in either of these two states, so I don't think she's going to do that well in either of these. In North Carolina, I'm going to give it to Trump by a lean margin because I do think the ruling of Roe v. Wade would kind of shift the margin from it going to likely to at least lean here. Even though Harris is super unpopular, she'll at least make it within a 4-point Trump victory, similar to how Trump beat Hillary in this state. In the state of Nevada, it's hard to tell. Harris is pretty unpopular with Latinos, but I would have to give it to Trump by a very narrow tilt margin. That's what I would say about Nevada. Arizona, however, I mean, she doesn't have that appeal to moderate Democrats, so she's not going to do as well with moderate Republicans here or moderate independents, so I foresee her losing the state by a lean margin. Now we're going for these last few states. New England, I think, should probably win Maine by a lean margin. However, it'd be a lot closer than usual. Trump would win Maine second easily. New Hampshire, on the other hand, I think that'd be a narrow tilt in favor of Donald Trump. Georgia as well, I also think it'll be a narrow tilt for Donald Trump in the state. Nebraska's second. I even think Harris would lose the state by a tilt margin, that area there. It's not a state, a district. And for the Rust Belt states, I think she'll lose Wisconsin by a lean margin, PA by a lean margin, and Michigan by a lean margin. However, she'll narrowly carry out a Minnesota victory by a lean margin. And that's how I see the map going. If it was Trump versus Harris, let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.